This is going to be a quick tutorial for this trick here. AJ named it Swag Surf, so that's what we're calling it. I'm going to teach this kind of two parts. The first part is this, pretty easy. The second part is this, which is kind of more meta, definitely harder, but everyone can probably do the first part. So let's get into it. So first you're going to go over your non-throw hand pointer and throw hand pointer. You're going to go up into this string and over this finger, like so. This mount is, I don't know, I think Buddha's Revenge or something. You're going to have a loop over this finger, put your thumb into it and spread it apart. So now you're going to put the yo-yo over this hand into the back string here that your thumb is opening up. And as you do that, you're going to curl this finger in and let the string pass on the outside there, and then you're going to curl this finger in as well and take your thumb out. So you have a mount that looks like, you can straighten both fingers if you want. You have a mount that looks like this, which is just a trapeze, but this this string is coming over. If you're familiar with the rather common trick, this thing here, the next element is going to be the same. You're going to pull the yo-yo up behind the top string and let it roll over your throw hand like that. You're going to have a knot which you can make into a reverse GT if you want, like that. So pull it up. Basically what's happening, you're pulling it up over and then you're doing a roll, but you can just do it in one motion. So at this point, I like to curl my, I like to put my thumb in here and then like get my hand in here as I'm doing the roll motion to prepare for the next element, which is going to be, you're going to do kind of a similar thing where you bring the yo up behind this, behind the top string, but instead of rolling over anything, well I guess you roll over, but it stays on the same string, but every the yo-yo and the string it's on go over the top of the other thing. They go over the top string, and so it just removes the knot that was there. This is I like to put my hand in here because it just makes it really easy, because you can spread this out and just make it a smooth motion there. Next up, this what is this, throw hand pointer. I curl this in and pinch here, and this is going to be a similar element to trapeze and its brother slack. You just pinch this and swing the yo-yo over like so and catch the slack, and that's the first part of the trick. So quick review: act like you're going into 1.5 mount, up into the top string and over, spread it out so you can get up into this back string here, curl both fingers in and let the string go out in front, up from the back and over. I like to get my hand in to spread it out, and I twist this hand out just to make this motion a bit easier. Curl or pinch and then slack over and catch the slack there. So now you're in a mount which is just this mount. That's the first part of the trick. So congrats, you made it this far. Now you're in a mount that looks like this, except you have a magic drop wrap basically. So my personal favorite thing to do right now is do a nice tension slack, which I just missed, and then do a cool suicide back to trapeze. So just starting from here again. That specifically is going to be two things. This element is two things at once. You're going to pop the yo up into the top string, and at this right as when the yo is above your two fingers, you're going to cross your non-throw hand over your throw hand like that, and land on. You're gonna chop into the string like this. You can kind of do it if you put the yo-yo into the top string here and let your finger go out into the string and bring this finger under the yo-yo, which is going to be this mount here. But it's really cool if you do it in one motion. Next up is this tension slack. thing. Basically, and again, two things are happening. The first thing is I'm going to pinch just to show. You release the string on your throw hand pointer finger, which is over here, and that just lets the yo-yo drop out right here. Then there's going to be this loop, which your this hand can whip around and bring under the yo-yo into the gap, which is pretty cool. So, right as you release this, you want to bring this hand in an arc, kind of circular, and then back down into the yo-yo, like that. So where are we? Yeah. So this tension slack's cool, but then if you can get that down, it's kind of like this. If you can get the motion right, it'll feel a little bit like landing here. But when you look at this whip, this string keeps coming around back over behind like that. So if you whip a little bit harder and let more string out, you're going to miss the trick. But if you do it right, this string's going to be whipping around, and this tail is going to come around the yo-yo and be out here, and you can catch it in what's going to be a 1.5 mount exactly, because of the extra wrap on this hand is going to be undone by this string coming over. So now you're just a 1.5 mount, and this element is pretty self-explanatory. You just pop it up and let go of everything and catch it. So that's swag, sir. Here's the trick at full speed. Really feels good to do. A lot of fun because everything just kind of flows nicely together.